Assalam friends, welcome back to With Love Aisha. If you are new here, my name is Aisha and on this channel I share authentic Ghanaian recipes, continental dishes and simple cooking techniques you can easily recreate at home. In today's video, I will be showing you how to make perfectly fried fish, crispy on the outside and moist on the inside. This method helps remove fishy smells while building incredible flavor. If this is what you are looking for, kindly subscribe to join the family. Let's get started. For this recipe, I use a croaker fish which I wash and clean. Make sure I cutted everything nice and beautiful. Then I soaked the fish in salt and white distilled vinegar for about 10 to 15 minutes. This step helps to properly clean the fish and remove any strong fishy smell. After soaking the fish, I rinse the fish thoroughly and pat it completely dry with a paper towel. Drying the fish is very important because it helps the seasoning stick better and prevent oil splattering whilst frying. Next, I score the fish by making small cuts on both sides. This allows the seasoning to penetrate deeply and help the fish cook evenly. That is very important. For the seasoning, I added all-purpose seasoning, garlic and herb salts, some Italian seasoning together in a small container. Then I sprinkle all on the fish and added a little bit of some oil. This combination enhances both flavor and texture of the fish. I mix everything very well, set the fish aside to marinate briefly whilst I prepare the coating of the fish. Quick tip, you don't want to marinate fish or seafood for too long because it's gonna absorb seasoning very quickly and can become overly salty. If you've been enjoying the process so far, why don't you subscribe to your girl and join the family? For the coating, I use 2 tablespoons of cornstarch mixed with the remaining of the seasoning. This helps create a light, crispy crust without making fish heavy. The final ingredient for this recipe are chopped red onions, green onions, and fresh sage. These herbs and aromatics will be infused into the oil, giving the fish an incredible fragrance, helping eliminate any remaining fishy scent. We do not want that, okay? Once the oil is hot, I start by adding the green onions and the fresh sage into the oil to release their aroma and flavor into the oil. So over here what we are doing is we are building flavors, infusions. Next, I coat the fish well in the cornstarch mixture and gently add it into the hot oil. At this point, I go ahead and add the chopped red onions in the oil along with the fish. As the fish fries, the red onions become slightly golden and fragrant, adding even more flavor to the oil and the fish. Once the fish is golden brown on both sides, I remove from the oil. I also make sure to take out the fried onions before starting the next batch. For the next batch, I replace the onions with fresh chopped onions so the oil stays clean and flavorful. Over here, I'm just making sure I don't add too much so that the oil will not be overcrowded. This allows the fish to fry evenly and stay crispy. I have a tilapia recipe of how I fried it very crispy as well. I'm gonna link it up here if you wanna check that out. That as well. Over here, I was just turning it, making sure it's frying evenly. Thank you so much for watching my video. If you've been watching me till now, why don't you subscribe to your girl and give me a thumbs up. A quick tip: don't throw away the fried onions. You can use them in shito or as an aromatic base sauce, dips and stews. They add incredible depth of flavors. I repeat the same process with the remaining fish until everything is perfectly fried. As you can see, the fish is perfectly golden, crispy on the outside and still moist on the inside. The herbs infused in the oil gives it a rich flavor and remove any fishy smell. This fried fish paired perfectly with fried yam, banku, rice or pepper sauce. If you have seen my banku recipe, I enjoy this fish with it. If you want to check that out too, I have it down below. If, if you enjoyed this video, please don't forget to like, comment and subscribe for more delicious Ghanaian and continental recipes. Thank you for watching. Bye. See you in my next one.